Darlacansell, real broker in South Louisiana. I am so excited because today in South Louisiana, the weather looks like it's going to be sunny and gorgeous and kind of cool all day. Let's talk about planning. You know, I hear people, oh man, griping and complaining about either the selling process or the buying process quite regularly. And you know, I find a lot of times people are complacent maybe, or just not willing to do the hard work that goes into buying and or selling. Sometimes people buy and sell at the same time. And listen, that sucks. And that is not fun and that is not easy. But people do it every single day. So planning is going to keep you from failing. So let's talk about from the buying standpoint. So what are some things that you can do if you are thinking about buying a home soon? And for you, that might be in the next few months. It might be in the next few days. Listen, it might be in the next few years. It doesn't matter. If you're a buyer thinking about buying soon, what you need to be worrying about is how to keep your credit up, how to build your credit, how to have as little bit of debt as possible, how to stay in the job that you're currently in. Listen, I tell people all the time, if you are thinking about buying anytime soon, you don't want to switch jobs unless you're getting a promotion. Somehow, some way you're getting a promotion. Like if you're just one of those people who switch jobs a whole lot because you're not happy or because you're not sure what you want to do with your life, listen, that's not going to help you when you go to buy a house. So if you are wanting to buy a house in the next few months or years, I would say suck it up, stay where you are, unless you are leaving to get way more pay or you're leaving to get another promotion, because job changes on a regular basis are not going to help you buy a house. So if you're thinking about buying a house, try to stay put unless you're getting a good promotion or you're getting a good raise or you just absolutely have to. Try to save as much money as humanly possible. Now, if you have really good credit and you have a good track record for having a good job, a decent job, you may very well qualify for 100% financing, which means you may not need any money up front at all if your credit is good and you have a decent job history. So keep that in mind. So the old misconception with buyers was that you needed to have 20% down or more to buy a house. That is absolutely the furthest thing from the truth. You do not. Now, if you go to a local regular bank to get a house mortgage, you probably will have to have 20% down. So there are all kinds of other avenues to buy a house. If I were going to buy a house today, I would use a mortgage broker because they are able to shop the rates. Most of the time they have the best rates, they have the best terms, they have the least amount of fees, they have all those things. One exception, I would say, is if you have 20% or more to put down and you want to shop not only mortgage brokers but surrounding banks that you have a good relationship with, listen, that is a great idea and you should absolutely shop around and talk to different people and see what the rates are, see what the terms are, and all those kinds of things as a buyer. As a buyer, plan to be prepared to buy a home if that's what you plan on doing. And if you don't know, let's say you think you want to buy a house, but you don't even know what this mortgage note, let's say that you want to spend $2,000 a month on a house, but you have no idea what that equates to as a house, as a sale price, then you want to get in touch with a lender or a mortgage broker and say, if this is the monthly note that I feel comfortable paying each month, what does that equate to in the sale price of a home? So that you know when you start looking, what is that sale price? Is it $100,000? Is it $200,000? Is it $300,000? What is it? And for every single person, it will be different because it will depend on your credit. It will depend on the amount of money you have in the bank. It will depend on the job type you have, all those kinds of things come into play. And your note that you get from the lender is going to look so different from someone else's. All right. So the smartest thing to do as a buyer is to plan so that you don't fail and so that you can do what you need to do to buy a house. As a seller, if you are thinking about selling your home in the near future, first and foremost, I would say the most important thing is to make sure that when your house hits the market, it qualifies any kind of buyer for any kind of loan type, which means you do not have any broken windows, you do not have any peeling paint, you do not have missing handrails on your steps, you don't have things that are just broken. I had someone that called me a couple of days ago, and I'm gonna go meet with that person later today to look at their house. They decided to flip it, and the person said to me it's about 85% of the way completed. Well, depending on what's not completed will depend on what loan types will a buyer be able to get for this house. As a seller, you want every single buyer to be able to qualify for your home. You want people who are veterans to be able to get a VA loan. You want people who are first-time home buyers to be able to get an RD loan or an FHA loan. You want people who may have already bought a couple of houses to be able to get a regular old conventional loan, which means your house does not have to be in perfect condition. That is not what I'm saying at all. But your house needs to qualify. And so any kind of government loan is going to be looking for the same things. Is there peeling paint? Is there rotten wood? Are there broken windows? Are there handrails on the steps? Those kinds of things, right? Not really big deals, but they could disqualify a buyer. So you want to make sure that that it qualifies for every kind of loan time. So as a seller, be prepared. As a seller, you know the things in your house that are broken. So if you have leaky pipes, if you have a back door that everybody uses, that the paint is just all scuffed up and peeling, those kinds of things are going to make a huge difference when your house hits the market. So I always tell people, when your house hits the market, you want to be so proud of your home. You want to be able to send that link to people and go, this is my house. This is my house. I'm so proud of my house. It's on the market. Who do you know that wants to buy it? So as a seller, you cannot have your house too ready to hit the market for professional pictures so that when it hits the market, it looks amazing in pictures. As a buyer, if you have no idea what your first step is, that is why you get in touch with a real estate agent who you know, like, and trust, who can say, these are the people that can help you navigate the process and come up with a plan. Come up with a plan if you want to buy in the next few weeks, months, or even years. Come up with a plan to set yourself up for success so that you are able to buy a home whenever you see one that you like. That's what you do. Y'all have an amazing day. Remember this, in real estate, there are no stupid questions. I'm telling you, I've only been in real estate 5.5 years, and before I was in real estate, there were so many things that I had no clue about. So don't be embarrassed. Ask all your hard questions. Work with someone who you know, like, and trust, who you know closes lots and lots of transactions. And that's what you do. So have a plan so that you are able to successfully get done what you need to do. Y'all have a great day. Reach out to me if there's anything I can do for you. If I'm not in your area and you would like a recommendation for an amazing real estate agent in your area that can help you, or if you need a recommendation for a lender that can help you come up with a plan if you want to buy in the near future, all of those are great things to do. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Reach out to me, either text, Facebook, or call me. I have appointments all day today, but I guarantee you I will call you back if you do call me. Y'all have a great day. Take care.